Batman is one of the most recognizable fictional characters on Earth. But the story of how he was published, reshaped, nearly derailed, and reborn over decades is far stranger than most fans realize. This is not a recap of Batman's adventures. This is a timeline of unknown publishing facts, moments that almost changed Batman forever. 1939 to 1940. Batman wasn't supposed to last. Batman first appeared in Detective Comics number 27 in 1939, published by National Allied Publications. Unknown fact, Batman was designed as a one-off experiment, created to capitalize on Superman's success. While Bob Kane received sole credit, much of what defines Batman, the cowl, the no-killing rule, Gotham's dark tone, came from Bill Finger, who received no official credit for decades. Early Batman stories were darker than most fans realize. Batman used guns, killed criminals, and operated more like a pulp vigilante than a superhero. 1940s, the Robin decision that saved Batman. By 1940, sales were already softening. DC's editorial solution? Add Robin. Robin's debut in Detective Comics number 38 wasn't about storytelling. It was pure sales strategy, aimed at younger readers during wartime. Robin's success directly prevented Batman from cancellation during World War II, when paper shortages forced DC to cut weaker titles entirely. This era also introduced Joker, Catwoman, and Penguin, not as long-term icons but as test villains to see which concept stuck. 1950s, Batman almost became a joke. Forever. The 1950s brought moral panic. Enter psychiatrist Frederick Wertham, whose book Seduction of the Innocent accused Batman of promoting deviant behavior. DC editors were terrified of losing Batman entirely and overcorrected, introducing Batmite, alien Batmen, and sci-fi nonsense. Batman survived, but at the cost of credibility. By the late 50s, Batman was selling, but as a children's comedy title, not a dark hero. 1960s, TV saved Batman and almost destroyed him. The Adam West TV show exploded Batman into pop culture. Comic sales surged, but editorial mandates forced comics to copy the show's camp tone, permanently damaging Batman's reputation among older readers. DC briefly considered ending Detective Comics entirely and folding Batman into lighter anthology titles. Batman was famous, but creatively trapped. 1970s, Batman's quiet reinvention. Enter Dennis O'Neil and Neil Adams. They reintroduced gothic crime, psychological villains, and urban decay without fanfare. This darker Batman was controversial inside DC, and editors feared alienating TV-era fans, but it laid the groundwork for everything that followed. 1986. The year Batman changed forever. In 1986, two books redefined Batman publishing: The Dark Knight Returns, Batman, Year 1. DC executives initially feared Dark Knight Returns would hurt licensing, portraying Batman as violent and unstable. Instead, it saved Batman from irrelevance and redefined mature superhero storytelling. 1990s, killing Batman for sales. The 1990s saw aggressive publishing tactics. Nightfall wasn't just a story, it was a retailer experiment, testing whether fans would buy Batman without Bruce Wayne. They did. Later events like No Man's Land were designed to simulate line-wide collapse, forcing readers to buy multiple titles. Batman became DC's financial backbone. 2000s to present, Batman as a publishing engine. Modern Batman publishing treats the character as a platform, not a single book. Multiple timelines, multiple Batmen, endless reboots. DC tracks Batman sales independently from the rest of its line. Batman funds creative risk elsewhere. Batman is no longer just a character, he's a publishing system. Batman survived cancellation, censorship, camp collapse, and reinvention, not because he was planned perfectly, but because he adapted when the industry needed him most.